Hey guys, welcome back to another video at D.S.R, and today I'm taking out the 890 Adventure. Let's get riding. She says, oh, damn, this bike is big. The other video that we've got on today from this ride is Matt in front of me reviewing the 1290 Super Duke. He jumps onto this a little bit later on to do that all important wheelie test. So you might be wondering, you see I have got the 390 Duke, again another video to check out if you've not seen it. And partly I went for that bike because I'm a new rider. Height is a little bit of an issue, let's say, for me at 5'5", but with incredibly short legs. So demoing a bike with an 890 engine and in an adventure mode, making it naturally pretty high. I'll admit, bit of a risk, but first impressions, I think this might be my next bike. So first things first then, looks wise, again I think this is a pretty good looking bike. Certainly built for a bit of off-roading, a little bit of touring. So it has got a bigger frame, bigger profile. But actually, it's still got the looks of the Duke range, which I absolutely love. Range from this compared to the 390, pretty considerable. I have to say the transition of power though is very smooth and something I'm not used to. I had a little go on the 690 SMC, but I found it very chuggy is the quick shifter, and I know Matt goes into more detail. But as a novice, getting to use a quick shifter, I have to admit it's very smooth, and I mean it certainly makes me want one. It just makes it a little bit more fun, because you can get going very quickly off the line. So given we're on the motorway, it seems a fair time to talk about the touring screen on the front and the profile of the bike. As you can see, I'm very upright. Handlebars, a little bit like the Duke range, the lower end of the spectrum on the Duke range, is very close to me. I'm not reaching forward. I'm in a nice upright, comfortable position. Which obviously makes it incredibly comfortable to ride no matter where you are. And this touring screen, well, I'm not feeling any wind directly on my helmet at all. I can certainly feel it on my arms, but face and torso, I'm covered. I know for Matt, he found it a little too short, and he he was getting hit by the wind at the top of his helmet and getting buffeted around, but for a short ass like me, it's spot on. What's the dash called again? So again, just like the Duke range, it's got one of the TFT dashes. I think they're really smart. I know they're not the most high tech you can get, but actually it displays all the information you need without being too kind of overpowering. Too much information I find is never good. Clearly it's an adventure bike, so it's meant to be taken off-road. You can put it into the off-road mode from the start menu. You can put it down as a quick choice, so you don't need to faff about scrolling through. This bike, although kitted out to look like it's got cruise control, unfortunately it hasn't. But again, I guess an electronic add-on can just be fitted in and you'd get the cruise control as you'd find on the Super Duke. For such a big bike, I am surprised at how nimble it is. Yeah, I won't pretend I don't struggle when we come to a standstill and I've got to quickly shift my weight, a little bit like on a dirt bike, get my foot on the ground. But going through corners, despite its weight, it still feels very easy to manoeuvre. Smooth that quick shifter is. Matt is currently berating me on the Senna for not knowing how much this bike is. But hey, live and learn. I'll put it on the screen. I'll add it.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly jump on the KTM 890 Adventure. So I've been on the 890 Duke. See that video link above if you want to watch that review video. But here's the 890 Adventure. We'll see how it feels. Okay, so straight away you can tell really nice relaxed riding position. Body is up, very upright. Hands nice and relaxed. So once again, this has the quick shifter up and down. Yeah, very nice, very smooth. Exactly the same as the 1290 Super Duke R. Buttery smooth. Oh, this has got, surely this has got a anti-wheelie on. I don't even know if that comes with the ability to turn it off. So unlike the Super Duke R, my knees are actually a nice relaxed position, very comfortable. Like I said, this is one of the bikes where you can just go all day long. Easy to ride, comfortable, whack the bags on, do a bit of touring. Another car, helpful, yeah, don't worry, you're welcome. So flickability, goes to the side nicely, comes over. You can feel the weight a little bit. It's not like the Super Duke R where it just flicks from side to side. This one takes a little bit more persuasion just to get it going in the direction you want. But I could easily see some miles being chomped on this. Really comfortable, nice and relaxed. It's got the same TFT dash as the Super Duke R, but it's got a slightly different setup. In the front here, you've got a 12 volt, brake, 12 volt cigarette lighter, so you can plug in your USB charger. And above the TFT dash, I don't know if you can see this, that says remove for GPS mount, so you can get a GPS bracket. That GPS will go just above there. One thing this TFT does have is KTM My Ride, and so there's a My Ride app from KTM. Never tried it, so I don't know whether it was any good for this bike or not, but I have seen some bikes have it when it just shows the sat nav directions, i.e. turn left in 400 meters. you know me, I like a bike that the front can be persuaded to come upwards, and this bike just doesn't have it. I don't know whether there's anti-wheelie always on. Like now, second gear, the suspension comes up and then it just, the throttle response just drops. It doesn't want to come up, so almost like bunny hops like this. I'll show you again. Smooth, this bike, isn't it? This is why you want to try the GT, because it's just going to be that little bit more comfortable. I'm sweating out, but the problem is my visor thing's right. Ah, there it is. So guys, let us know what you think of these reviews. Please comment below what type of bikes you'd like us to try and get hold of next. Lovely, simply lovely. So unlike the Super Duke, this switch gear you can actually feel when it's gone into position. You can feel the push, left and right, and a cancel, which is really nice. Super Duke R is just kind of like a squidgy. There's no confirmed tactile boom. Yeah, your indicator's on. You have to kind of look at the dash, which I don't really like, but I suppose you get used to. Really comfortable riding position. So unlike my KTM 690 SMT, where that seat is absolutely horrendous, I do no more than 30 minutes and I want to get off. Both of these bikes have been absolutely fine. My derriere has been good. Tell you what, ladies and gents, which one do you prefer? Adventure style, bit of green laning, jump up the miles, put some luggage, or your Sunday weapon? Let us know below.